Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Quiet, please. We are making art.
I don't see. Wonder how Sharp injured his leg. I'd wager it's got to do with his time as an aura.
If I had to pick a professional racer, it would be
This must be my house chest. I just need to insert the token. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented speed.
Everyone seemed prepared for Sharp.
Pay particular attention to the strings in this next piece.
Repair all. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
How in the world did people ride broomsticks before the invention of the cushioning job?
My entire family's been sorted into Hufflepuff, except for me.
Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Take your mandrake should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like mock grass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a...
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. You know that, of course. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are...
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
What are you up to now?
This place has seen better days.
Incendio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Accio!
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Reparo. Reparo. Accio. Incendio.
Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar. Can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fruiper Feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fruit feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that... prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fruiper Feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon's done! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
Wiggenweld potion is not a cure-all, and no salve is a public.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I had a howl from my mother. She's doing it deliberately. It's because I lost my room.
Oh, there was something else too. A dash of powder back.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
My siblings and I have all been
And now the Reyes is always...
Well, Madame Kagawa said she'd never seen you.
شاذقين.
الو.
يابا.
هلا.
شلونك؟
الحمد لله. انت شلونك؟
لك فيني هاي مسوي حلقات؟
ايه
والله؟
اي والله.
شلونها؟
اللعبة؟
ايه
والله حلوة برو. انت تتابعني هسه لو لا؟
والله ايه يعني كنت اتابع، بس من قمت اسمع صوتي بطلت.
من قمت تسمع صوتك؟
والله ايه يعني كنت اتابع، بس من قمت اسمع صوتي بطلت.
اي شو يسموها، نسوي الفوليوم صفر.
صدق ايه صح. ايه دا اتابعك. انت اصلا متفرج اسمه هاري بوتر لو لا؟
ايه لك هسه دي يصير لي واحد هسه اتفرجها مرة له.
انا شايف بس اول فيلم.
بس اول فيلم؟
ايه كان
شلون اول فيلم جواد؟ يعني هي 8 افلام.
ايه شايف بس الاول.
يعني انت معناها ما متفرج هاري بوتر؟
ايه
ايش عجب بوتر كلش حلوة.
ادري بس يعني والله ما ادري. شلون رمضان وياك؟
والله ايزي بيزي.
ايزي بيزي ليمون سكويزي اوكي. اخ والله دوام يعني امانه مو خوش وياي ابد.
عادي. هاي انا هم ذيك السنة والسنة اللي قبلها هم كان دوام ورمضان.
لا يعني انا اليوم ما عندي دوام بس يعني قاعد من 10 وما متسحر وفايتني السحور ونايم اخذت من النوم. بس البارحة كان ايزي. ليش؟ لأن منسحر وشرب مي.
والله انا هاي من بداية رمضان لا اتسحر ولا اشرب ماي، لان انام الساعة 2 هيجي. هو ايه
هاك برو. لا عندي واحد صار. والله انا عاجبني العب فيفا بس يعني كنت متردد لا انا مود صيامي بس حلعب.
ليش يعني شو المشكلة؟
خويا قوم اكفر.
طبعا احنا ما نقدر نلعب فيفا سويا مو؟
انا 23
لا حتى اذا 24 الفور والفايف ما يلعبون.
اعتقد الا اذا برو.
ايه هو حتى برو كلوب هم ماكو
لا
يعني.
عادي.
لا برو صدقني
والله؟
ماكو والله.
المضرب المفروض بيها كروس بلاي.
هي بيها بس كروس جن ما بيها.
يلا لك الكاميرا يا الله ليش هيك مثبته؟ هاي موجود العاب كارير فالكاميرا ثبتت على المال برو. تعال كل شوي ارجعها تيلي ذولا عبالهم دا مضرب اللي يلعبون. شفت برشلونة؟
اكو طبعا واحد دا يتابعني هذا انت؟
فاتح التليفون ودا العب عادي.
انسنديو.
لا ايه شو رايك ببرشلونة باخر لعبة؟
والله لا بأس بهم.
شو رايك بكوبارسي؟
حبيته والله.
والله وحش عمي ولو ما ينقص من المباراة زين. 11 استغفرك ربي شو بعد؟ use of advantage.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With
eh?
Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Battlefield 4 حلوة.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Off on another adventure, are we?
But, Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
خربوا انه لك 4 ضربات واحدة ورا العارضة.
Loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
اي برو بعد جيت تلعب هالفترة.
اني تتذكر من شئت العب سكيرو ولا لا؟
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
شو يسموها؟
ختمتها؟
ختمتها وهاي، لكن شوية كان باقي اجيب البلات بس بعدين ما كان اني واهس. صارت كلش
صار
ايزي.
بلاتاتك صارت دارك سولز و سكيرو اصعب اثنين.
بعد شلون كانت وراها لحظة. وراها شلون كان. اشتريت سايبر بانك.
اي صدق شلون سايبر؟
والله كلش حلوة.
يعني مو مثل الحكي اللي عليها؟
يا حكي يعني مثل شنو؟
يعني انتقادات. والله ما ادري.
هاي قبل من كان بيها جلتشات. لا هسه مسويها كل شي. كل شي ما بيها تخبط.
زين صدق هاي ما تقدر تتحكم بكل شي بشخصيتك؟
يعني شلون؟
يعني حتى اللي يسموها ما تتحكم به.
اي هاي من تسوي الشخصية صحيح تقدر تسوي كبير قصير بس يعني
العاب
مي
كان سويتها على شي.
هو سويته على شي بس. يعني ما
يلا جيد بعد تلعب.
هسه هاي قبل يومين اشتريت هوجورتس. حلوة والله.
بتعجبك ايش العاب؟
هو احب العاب قصة. تعرف
والله انا صار لي كل شوي ملاعب.
تعرف شو يسموها؟
ريفيليو.
ايه تاكل. تعرف عاجبني العاب هاي. مثلا العاب راست. هاي راست تعرفها؟
سرفايفل. اي لك بابا كنا راس نلعبها كوما كل شوي نلعبها كنا.
حلوة؟
والله عموري بس ما تلعبها وحدك لازم تيم.
ليش اذا العبها وحدي شو يصير؟
طيتك شقو.
لا
بابا هي الناس كلها تيمات يعني والله اقل شيء 3 4 حتى لو 2 يعني عادي بس اذا يصيرون اقوياء لازم. بعد من تلعب اول تاي حتسوي يعني تيمات ويا ناس غربة عادي طبيعي. احنا كنا نلعبها 6 وبيسات ونطب ونبوق بيوت وما ادري شنو الحكي ويهجمون علينا. عموري شوك شيق والله يعني. خاصة بداية كل اسبوع يعني انت تدري. لا ما تدري المهم نص كل اسبوع ينزل لوتات. فمثل دروب هيجي فانت من تروح له هي معروفة بالعشرة بالليل ينزل. فمن تروح له مستحيل تروح له وحدك لان الدنيا كلها حتروح له فاحنا كنا نروح له 6 ونخطط شلون واثنين يوقفون من هناك وهاي لو واحد يموت. والله يعني لعبة يراد لها عدد. بس شنو اذا دبرت عدد اللعبة تشوك شيك يعني كسرفايفل ماكو احلى منها. هذا قاعدة.
لكن برو هسه بهوجورتس صايرة دنيا ليل وانا ما راجع للمدرسة.
حيطلعوا لك الوحوش.
هو هسه انا حاليا بين وحوش وليفل 10. شوف بالاحمر دا يطلع يعني كلش اقوياء.
صدق عمور نسيت اقول لك بابا فتحت ستور انا بعد اي شيء تريده يمي.
يا ستور برو.
يعني بطاقات بلاي العاب
الشاقة
يمي والله. لكن نسيت اقول لك صار لي اسبوعين جماعتي ما بقوا شيء ما اشتروه.
تعال لحظة شو تبيع؟
كل شيء ببالي شي تريد سبوتيفاي نتفليكس تود كل شيء.
هاي
حتى 6 ابيع حتى 6 بعت.
لا يابا
والله اشتراك بورنها بريميوم.
اشتراك لا صدق تحكي؟
والله العظيم والله. هو اراد انا ما عليه قلت له قال لي عندي قلت له قش عندي حبيبي.
زين وشي بالله البورن هوب بريميوم ليش شنو الفرق عن العادي؟
شو اسمه فيديوهات كاملة نص ساعة. وش اسمه الحلوات كلهم يعني. اكو هواي بورن ستارز بس على البريميوم ترى كلش هواية. اللي صدق حلوات. ومثلا انت مثلا يعني بورن ستار تحبها. ما عندها الوضعية او المود اللي انت تحبه بالبريميوم كل شيء موجود هارد كور راف كاو كل شيء.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله قوي صاير.
فكل شيء تريد يمي.
ايه والله بطاقات بلاي مثلا هاي خوش شغله.
طبعا موجوده.
زين شلون ادز لك الفلوس؟
تريد فاست باي زين كاش كيفك.
فاست باي زين كاش هاي اثنيناتهم ما عندي.
رصيد آسيا، رصيد زين عادي ما أقول لك. ماستر كارد إذا عندك بعد أحسن، هاي تختصر لي كوما.
لا والله ما عندي هاي اللي تدد
عادي كده. المهم يعني سهلة، يعني لا تتقيد بيها، ايزي هاي ترى تدفع.
لا يعني
على سالفة
رصيد آسيا إذا اشتري لك إياها.
ايه عادي.
وأعطيك الباسورد.
لا ما يحتاج. إذا يعني أنت مثلا شنو بلس مثلا.
شلون؟
دا أقول لك ما يحتاج تعطيني حسابك يعني.
لا يعني قصدي يصير مثلا إذا قصدي على فلوس، إذا أدز لك إياها مثلا كارت مال آسيا.
مال آسيا ايه.
زين وانت شلون تحولها فلوس؟
بابا اكو تطبيق اسمه آسيا حوالة.
ايه
هذا الفلوس الرصيد تقدر تحولها فلوس حقيقية. فانت ما
ها
حتعطيني ايه، مع انه ياخذون نسبة بس عادي يعني فقط. يعني مو نسبة يعني مثلا نقول 15,000 فياخذون فد 500,000 دينار من تسحبها. هم يعني ما خسرانين شيء، هم ربحانين بالعكس. يعني لا تحير بيها. والحلو انه السالفه اللي تونسوا عليها جماعتي انه والله اريد 10 ستيم يلا جيب، بعدين من اشوفك اعطيك. فعلا سالفه حلوه.
زين والله.
حتى العاب كل شيء، والله كل شيء يمي. ده انتظر مصمم اخر القحبه صار لي اسبوعين، دا اقول له يا معود حول له 50,000. اقول لي والله ما لحقت بعد في اليومين. شو رايك بالبزنس؟ مو راقي؟
والله راقي كلام.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Let's go ريال جيزوس. يابا ماكو هيج والله، يعني قدام القهر شلون يعني الشريف مال فيفا بس يلا على مود الريتات. والله عيب ريت مالته 96 وانا 89 فايز 4-1.
I won't rest.
An encampment. This must be it.
يابا هاي
لحد الان تقريبا طلع ربع 50,000.
اي زين.
اسبوعين بس على جمال. هو اكثر شيء ينباع السبوتيفاي والنتفلكس، يعني هاي اكثر اثنين حاليا.
سبوتيفاي
لك رخيص بسعر التراب حرفيا.
زين هو السبوتيفاي مو حلو برا؟
لا جواز شلون ما حلو
يعني ما مرات باغاني ماكو.
هاي اغاني الماكو الا اذا مال مطرب قاموس.
ايه ما يخالف مال مطرب قاموس، يعني ما السيرش مال يوتيوب احسن.
ايه خلاص شركة يوتيوب بريميوم وفضل.
تسوي يوتيوب بريميوم؟
بابا كل شيء. اختصاص اقول له بعد 6 يقول لي واخذت على هاي يا اخوي.
There's more than one way to enter.
يا بالك انا غير داخل جو هاري بوتر، الدنيا ليل ولازم ستيلث اروح.
زي ما ترجع لي شو اسمه.
انت تشوفني لو لا؟
ايه يابا بالغابة.
هاي عندي انا شو يسموها السحر مال اختفاء.
ضل اختفي كل شوي لحد ما اوصل.
هذا الخو ما حيجي يمي. اوه شيت. تعرف شنو؟ أنا هسه شنو مهمتي؟ والله نسيت. Free the cats from the...
I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me. Too long.
I'll give them what they deserve.
ويلي لك هذا كان يشوفني.
انت مغدفي.
إذا أجي من وراه ايش حيصير؟ اكو تيك داون لو ماكو؟ لا والله. شو اسوي فيه؟ ايه.
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
يا عمور شنو؟
شنو؟
فطوركم.
هروح مطعم اليوم.
يا مطعم والله انا البارحة ردت اروح. عمور شو وقت تجي بغداد اصلا؟
رجعنا نفس السالفة.
مو بعدين تندم ترى بغداد حتتطور، ما حتشوف بغداد قبل ما تتطور.
معود قابل نقول يا الله.
والله يعني بغداد صارت كل عدة في
Somebody there up for a bit of dying, are we?
لك نصر ايد تعرفين نصر ايد؟
منو هذا؟
نصرت.
ايه
ابو
نصرت
اللحوم.
البدر؟
نصرت ابو اللحوم صارت بيش فيك.
ايه
هيفتح ببغداد.
زين.
لك صدق دقون بي وينك ونصرة تجي بغداد.
مش مدري
صدق هواية يعني. تخيل KFC فتح.
KFC فتح؟
بيتزا هات.
How many of you are there?
سينابون فتح. جولد ستون فتح. بغداد للعالم. خاصة هاي مشاريع التطوير مع الطرق يعني والله كلها تكمل. تخيل كذا مرة. عموري اقول لك والله فجأة السوق.
لا يابا
والله انا عبد الله صار احنا يوم السبت طلعناه سوا.
زين.
لك عمور ردنا نرسم بالرمبوي. تعرف شو رمبوي؟
ايه شلون قواد اسهل شيء.
ما بغداد اصعب شيء رمبوي. المهم انا شو طوني عبد الرحمن الطوسني 2020 انا طوني افيو قامزه يعني بالبدايه قبل ما حكيت مقرر على الرمبوي اطلع الهاند بريك. بعدين شفت يعني بريك يعني شويه زين اوكي بدون هاند بريك هاي قد بريك وشويه ادفع بالبنزين. المهم صعدتني السياره صارت حدها سويت قطعت اوكي السياره وقفت. لك والله ثواني راح السيارة ترجع ارفع لك الهاند بريك. والله لو مو رافعه كان رجعت كان رسبت. البريك مالته قامت.
عادي ليش هاي اول محاولة لك؟
ايه اول محاولة.
زين يعني من اول محاولة طلعتها.
ايه بس شو هذا طبعا.
لا
نظري.
بس اني محاولتين فشلت محاولة ثالثة يلا نجحت.
والله؟
والله.
عندكم رقم 8 لو لا؟
ايش شلون؟
احنا ماكو تدري احنا
كمان.
ترى تدري كلها داغختين احنا؟
ليش هو شنو ولا شنو ولا غامبو
مسار
شنو؟
مسار حرفيا قد عيري مجرد اكو خطوط صفراء، هاي خطوط صفراء لازم ما تطفها ولا تطفها. اوكي؟ تمشي بيها يمنى يسرى ما ادري شنو هيك سوالف بسيطه تجيك الرمبه اللي مثل ما جسر تسوي هيجي سيمولايتنج للجسر. انا متخاف اكو ازدحام بالجسر وانت موقف سيارتك خو ما ترجع لوراك تضربه. فمثل هاي الصعده تعبر الصعده هاي خلص الاختبار ماكو ما يطول دقيقتين.
لا يابا.
اي والله.
زين جراج ماكو؟
كل شيء ماكو. قلت لك على قد هاي المربع هيك كلش صغير. والله ايش قد اجازتكم؟ ايش قد طلعتها يعني؟ ايش قد فلوس؟
40,000.
40,000 واحنا وين 120.
لا 40.
تخيل استلمته بنفس اليوم.
ريفيليو.
لينا 8 بالليل يلا استلمنا. بس والله صورتي راقية عليها.
ريفيليو.
مرتبة شوي.
أكيد.
شلون؟
تتلوت؟
لك برو ما اعرف شو اسوي والله. فري ذا كاتس فروم انكامبمنت يعني من الكامب هيجي قصده. هاي
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
يوميا ورا الفطور عبد الله عشان يجيني ورحت العب
تقدر توصلني؟ لا ما يصعد فوق. شلون ابغى؟
انا اقول لك يوميا ورا الفطور عبد الله عشان يمر لي ورحت نلعب دومنا.
لا
والله.
ياي
عموري درب الرهان دشلنا بيه كنا. كيف صارت بال 200,000 والله هيك تقريبا.
والله يا لعبه ناكتك.
لا كلها سيتي. كلها
سيتي. بس سيتي؟
كلها. تخيل واحد كتاب تقريبا 120 تراكميات مو فردي. على 3 تراكميات. 3 تراكميات كلها كملت بقت مباراة السيتي.
ضد منو؟
يعني كانت والله ما ادري يعني سالفة قديمة. ما ادري ضد منو كانت. المهم فكان حتجيني ربح 300,000 تقريبا او 350 هيك شيء. انا وصاحبي نفس المراهنات نفس الفلوس. فقلنا هاي واحتفلنا والفلوس هاي عمي شنو السيتي يخسرون مو عيب. كان يجون السيتي وتعادلوا وخرب بالقوات. تراكميات راحت. هو اجى عبد الله حسان الغبي قلت له يابا لا تفوت بهالدرب والله تخسر كل فلوسك. جاء اقول لا انتم سمايل ما تقفون تراهنون والله هسه انا اراهن واخليكم كلكم ترجعون. نار يلا يا الله يابا ايش قاعد بدي قال 5000. قلنا له اوكي يلا تمام. حط رهان على 3 مباريات فرديه. قال عمي راهنوا شويه شويه تفوزون يعني تربحون ليش تراهنون عالي. اول 3 لعبات خساره كلها خساره. قال اي شوفوا خسرت بس عادي انا راهنت بفلوس قليله يعني ما ضررت. اجي راهن على ما ادري 3 لعبات هم خساره. اخر شيء قال حراهن على هاي فوز مضمون على برشلونه. وقتها خسرت عادت برشلونه ما ادري خسرت ما اتذكر. المهم حط تقريبا 3000 ونص كانوا خسرت. قال على اول ريال.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. خسر ال 5000 فقط.
يعني ما خسر هواي.
اي طبعا، بس ما هو كان يشمر، كان يقول انتم جماعي انتم ما تعرفون، هسه انا ارجعكم للرهانات. بلا
شو دز له رسالة خليجي بارتي.
شوف تخيل الغبي بعد السادس خرب عقله.
I'm not sure that's worthy of a painting.
You'd be surprised at how art can touch people. I think
عبد الله
it's
عموري
well worthy.
يقول لك عبد الله حسان طرح
Thank you
المالكي.
again for all of your help.
طرح شنو؟
طرح المالكي عبد الله حسان.
المالكي؟ شلون؟
تدري ليش؟ المالكي اخذ ولايتي، عبد الله حسان جديد الثالثة.
ما فهمت شنو بدك تحكي؟
المالكي حكم العراق مرتين. عبد الله حسان عاد ثالث مرة فطرحها.
عاد الثالث؟
لك بابا عاد السادس. ايه لك بابا تحشيشه.
اوقف لك اكو شي يسموها ما مبين. هاي دا اقول لك خفت عبالي لعبة باقول.
تذكر اليوغي؟
ايه
تذكرها؟
اي والله اتذكرها لك سبحان الله لك ابغى انا اريد يوغي.
يعني لعبة ولا حقيقة؟
لا حقيقة اوراق.
شو تسوي بها؟ تصير كولكتر لو تلعب بيها؟
والله كولكتر العب بيها ويا اصدقائي.
موجودة كواد.
شوف والله دور لي على بيج اذا تقدر عنده هال وقف انا قاعد اسوي السيت اب مالتي دا ارتبه. انت مو خوش لعبة ذا ويتشر و شنو بعد جوست اوف تسوشيما. في لعبة خامسة حلوة مثل شنو ما ظل عندي شنو حطيها لعبة. كان حطيت ريزدنت ايفل سكيرو بس يم اصدقائي. رديت اعطيني رديتهم اخير شي.
عموري يعني اعرف يعني بيج بس شنو يبيع يعني مال كولكترز بطاقات. ما ادري اذا يبيع اللعبة كاملة يعني هيك ما ادري.
لا مو لعبة بلاي برائي هو البطاقات.
ادري فاهمك البطاقات.
أيه؟
ما ادري اذا يوصل يعني هو يبيع جماعة الكولكترز ذول اللي يدورون ورقة. لقيت لك ايه.
شي يبيع هذا؟
بعد لك البيج شوفه. هو بيج كامل عبارة عن يوغي يعني. فوت له سأله قول له اريد لعبة اليوغي يعني اوراق كاملة لان هذا يبيع ورقة. فهمت شلون يعني؟ دزيت لك اياه. جماعة الكولكتر بس يعني والله ما اعرف.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
يا عمو نرجع نجدد السؤال شو وقت تجي بغداد؟
But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
أول يشوف قصر هوغورتس بالليل يخوف.
سعد البروفيسور دايف. اي والله. عباك اجواء باتمان هاي ما ادري ليش.
مو هاي الاجواء الليلية.
اي مال باتمان. عبد الله حسان يريد يزور دهوك واربيل ويشوف المعارض.
لا يابا.
اي والله. لك بابا صاحي ما وصلكم لك مو سيارات.
لا
لك بابا اهل بغداد يسمون الديسكوات والبارات مال اربيل ودهوك معارض.
على مود زوجاتهم على اساس.
فيعني هي طشت السالفة. معارض صارت. بدهوك اكو معارض؟
معارض صدقية لا معارض قصدك؟
لا مو صدقية.
اكيد اكو والله بس ما اعرف انا.
طيزك.
لك ابغى خلي ارجع لغرفتي قبل لا يحسون.
لك والله عموري جبتها فيت حسبتها 40 يوم. جبتها فيت.
شنو 40 يوم؟
شارب الخمر 40 يوم مطرود. فحسبتها قبل رمضان بضبط 40 يوم. آخر مرة تناول. اتوقع شنو شو يسمونه. عمور ترجع حسابنا صار؟
ايه
اوكي اتوقع.
3 اوراق؟
لا ايش دعوة.
ورقة
4 بس. لا اكثر.
ورقتين.
يا اقل. لا 240,000.
يعني ايش قد 160 دولار
تقريبا.
لا هي فت 160 دولار تصير.
لا بس يعني احنا مو مكان عادي، لا مكان راقي بالمنصور.
ريفيليو
اسمه ايرش. باع الماب.
شفته؟ هسه اشوف لك اياه كله.
كبير يعتبر؟
والله اي مو ترى هاي كلها يعني في رجلك تروح.
ماكو فاست ترافل؟
بلي قبل شوي سويت فاست ترافل. هذا كله طولي يعني مو لا ما بالطول.
اي فاهمك.
طبعا برود تشوف هاي الغابة. ايه هاي تشوفها. طبعا هذا تنين هم دي يجي. هذا هاي كل النارات هاي مال فاست ترافل، بس انا بعدني ما فاتحها. اذا خضرة معناها انا فاتحها، فهمت شلون؟ ايه فاني هنا سويت فاست ترافل، وهنا هاي الغابة كلها يسموها فوربيدن فورست على اساس كلش خطرة.
ايه معروفة.
ايه فاريد اروح لها والله، بس
نستكشفها يعني.
لا هيك كلها شي يسموها كلها.
والله عمي زين. اكو جوا، انزل جوا.
ايه هذا
جوا
شوف هسه اوقف. هاي كلها ما مستكشفها. هاي
حلو.
بما انه هيجي رصاصية اللون فما مستكشفها، بس من تنفتح يعني معنى هاني مستكشفها
كلش هواية.
ايه
صدق ثاني يوم بعدك باللعبة طبيعي.
ايه فلذلك
انا صار ما يخلق العاب تختيم. دور العاب ولا لو هسه ايش عندك العاب؟ خلينا نشوف اكو لعبة نقدر نلعبها سوا.
والله اوقف. والله لا الالعاب اللي انا محملها لا، بس عندي الاشتراك مال اكسترا اقدر احمل اي لعبه. لكن برو انت تعرف سرعه النت يمنا صايره شلونها بالتحميل الداونلود؟ والله يعني هي عادة يعني متفاوتة تكون، بس اغلب مرات هيك 20 كل ثانية. اي والله هاي بس لانه سويت لان كيبل من الراوتر الاصلي. ايه لا ما تحسن. لا والله انا اذا هاي 20 اذا بالليل بس يعني مني ايه هو هسه مشكلة النت ما باقية يعني مو لا يابا.
بغداد الوحيدة اللي صار بيها كيبل ضوئي، يعني اللي غطى كل مناطق بغداد. المحافظات مو كل المناطق تغطت. فاي يعني بعد احمل وورزون.
ترى والله انا ما العب وورزون حلوة.
لا ايش تلعب؟ كود زين. شنو الالعاب الموجودة بالاكسترا مدري بلاس مدري شو اسمه؟
والله كلش هواي. كان شوفتك بس مي شو يسموها مي بين
جي تي اي اكو؟
بيه جي تي اي
بدي احملها لك. اكو هايستات كلش هواي جديدة عموري.
هايستات؟
كلش هواي.
لا
والله وتشك شيك. بس اريد اجمع لي 4. ثاني واحد تقول عبد الله ثاني 2 انت 3. والله نجيب رابع مو مشكلة، بس يعني
نبي له رابع.
نبي الرابع بعد.
ايش بيهم؟
Speak of the devil, Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student, you
كم لحق على القازينو؟
Enough out of you.
زين.
Leave her alone. You'll regret crossing my path.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Incendio! Accio, tell Rookwood to find me himself.
ايوه تقدر تتحكم. اي والله حملها.
ما يخالف والله. تعجبني الهاي ستات.
هي كل شيء لكن يعني هاي ستات مع الشرطة وهالسوالف بها يعني تجسس وهالامور.
ما يخالف. اليوم ححملها. عبد الله حسان دزيت له رسالة انت لو لا؟
والله داز له بس الجواد ماك.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
شو اكتب تشات جي بي تي.
Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work. Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Yalla, you can.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have.
حدث رسالة قوس قزح 6 صار.
This. جمال. هذا جمال يتنايش. أنا بعقل.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Revelio.
See that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
ارجع وين؟
يعني الزاخة.
هي على الفطور. فقول احنا انتوا الساعة ايش قد يمكم يأذن علاوي؟
احنا 6:12 دقيقة اليوم.
احنا 26 او يجوز 21 اليوم.
صدق؟
والله.
هي نفس الشيء تقريبا.
لا 10 دقائق فرق.
اي يعني.
أزين كده كذا مو معني. استا. اي علاوي.
اي برو.
ايش قلت؟
لا اقول لك ما فرق يعني 10 دقائق. شيء. اي سبقت شو وقت تجي بغداد؟
يعني هواية. والله
طبعا
ما
بالنسبة
ادري.
برو عندك شيء هالفترة؟
والله برود اضعف نفسي والله اجي اتوكلني اكيد مع الاخ الاخو.
وين نفس الشيء اذا هسه وبعدين رمضان وشهر الخير.
اي بالعكس اصلا رمضان ما يعجبني اسافر.
راحتك. انت شو تسافر لك بغداد؟
اهاجر.
اي والله. هي بغداد.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
لك جد حلو جي تي اي من انت مهكر. الشي تشتري كل شيء. تحس نفسك كانت روتيت.
انت مهكر؟
ايه قواد لحسابي نفسه.
قواد ليش مهكر؟ بالعكس ما حلوة تصير.
نتشيب والله ماكو شيء زين. اول واحد اشتري هاني. هي صح انه تلعب وتجمع بس يعني تخيل انه واحد بينا ما مهكر عشان هسه الهاشتاج جدا ما يقدر يسويها. لان هذا المكان اذا تشتري لازم 5 ملايين. فان شنو اشتريه على مودكم على مود نلعب احنا سوا.
لحظة ما افتهمت شنو هو؟
لا اقول لك لو مو انا هسه موجود كان ما نقدر نلعب الهيستات الجديدة. لان هذا المكان اللي لازم ابي الهيستات لازم تشتري ب5 ملايين.
لا يابا.
اي والله.
انت النسبة مالتك حتسويها صفر مو؟
ايه اسويها صفر دائما اقسمها بيناتهم. بس انا ما اقدر اسوي صفر. اقدر انزلها 30% ما اقدر انزلها اقل منها. لكن ايش قد اسلحه جديده نازله.
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
مريت بالنسبه لك كوما سوالف جديده تدري كلش هوايه.
لا
والله كلش هوايه جي تي اي.
لك جي تي اي 6 تعرف بس سنه باقي لها
وتنزل.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off? I can't tell you what a relief that was to everyone in Lower Hogsfield.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello. I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Corro Ruins.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
اكو تخيل هذا البنك الكبير احنا نبوقه.
What do you have for sale?
ايه.
السيت ابات مالته كلش هوايه. بس يعني كل اللي لعبوا يقولون شوك شيك.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
وهيك ما تجيب لي هسات تختار اللبس مال لاعبك.
هذا.
اي والله ايش فيك ما تتذكر؟
والله شو ذولا جابوا بالقبوط لو لا؟
وي جاوب نبيل قال امتحانات بس نقدر نجيبه نبيل يقول لك قوم بيه ويجي.
ها؟ درسته اوكي بس يا اخوي شيشتي بس خبالكم.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off? I can't tell you what a relief that was to everyone.
What's more powerful than the dark art?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
أقول لك
برو
أنا جعت.
والله أنا مشتي سيجارة.
لا
لا جوعان ولا عطشان بسوي سيجارة. هشوف لكم اليوم يا هي احلى هيستات عم نلعبها.
هو عبد الله انا من ما يجي شلون منين نجي ونفهم هذا؟
هسه نشوف يمكن نقدر نلعب حتى الثلاث. هسه نشوف.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day. Still at it, I see.
Expelliarmus! Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, Did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief.
هو بانكر فاسيلتي آخر شيء.
غازينو ما لحقت عليه.
غازينو بلي والله بس انت بوقتها قلت ما يقبلون.
البلاي مالتي. اي متى اتذكر كنت يمك انا بوقتها البلاي مالتي كان يمك ب 2019.
زين وراها الجاي.
جاي الجراج. مو جراج وانما ورشه مال تصليح سيارات، يعني تخمس سيارات وتبيعها بسعر عالي. والله ما ادري بعد كوما سوالف، كوما سيارات، كوما هستات، كل شو هواي. ليستر هم هستات عنده هواي هستات.
اقول لك ابغاه